Hi friends, it's Kim with Sweet Daisy Creations. Welcome back everybody. Well, today we're back into my craft area and we're going to be making that little door pocket with our white hydrangeas. It's going to be just like the one I made for my front door, but we're making it for my mother-in-law and I know she's going to love it. These are a little bit bigger, so I think they're going to take up a little more space in our thing. It'll be a little more higher, I think, which is going to give it a little more height, which is fine. And anyways, so I've got all my components here in case y'all are interested in doing something like this for yourselves. It's not hard. It just is, a little time consuming, and you just have to plan ahead to sit down and do it. I bought these at Walmart. And I mentioned in my last video, I think they were somewhere, I had the receipt here somewhere a while back, and I guess I set it aside. Anyways, I want to say these were like 3 something a piece. I'm not quite sure, but I did buy 3 because I used 3 in my original design, and we did use the leaves as well because you want that little greening going on too with them, so they look natural, sort of. So I've got 3 of these we're using. 1 piece of dry floral foam, which you can buy this at Dollar Tree, now $1.25 per. You can also buy, I've seen 3 packs at Walmart, which now would be cheaper because they were like $2 and something for a pack of 3. And of course, Hobby Lobby carries them, and so does Michael's and, stores like that. You can find it. So it's just the dry foam. It's not the Oasis that you would normally wet, for flower arrangement. We've got our pocket that I have been getting these at Hobby Lobby. They're $6.99 a piece. When they're, just $9.99. Excuse me, $9.99. But when they're half off, they're, like $5. But I don't know if they ever do them half off, actually. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm going to cut this off, the price tag off of here. But we'll be using this. And then I've had this on hand. You can get this, I think at Hobby Lobby they have it. It's just called Instant Green, like moss. You can cover anything with it. I just happen to have a sheet left, or a somewhat left of it, where we can glue it on to here when we put this in our thing. So I think that's going to work out good. I just have enough left where I think we can cover this, because we do need to cut it up a hair to get it down into the pocket. But anyways, it's this stuff, and I think you can find this. It's called, let's see, well, I took it off there, didn't I? All-purpose moss. And it's like instant green. It's more like a, it's a formed, it's not loose. So this will work a lot better for this application. And then we have our greenery from Hobby Lobby. I love this stuff. And it's got, lots of sticks and things, which make it, so much nicer when you're using it, especially in something like we're going to do today. And then the only other thing is ribbon. Now, I do not have any of that ribbon that I used on mine left, the black and white and burlap. So we're just going to use a plain burlap bow. That way, the rest of everything will stand out. But the bow will still look cute. And then I've got a pipe cleaner for that. I've got one of my kitchen knives to cut our styrofoam. I've got a mat down here. I've got my clippers these are off of Amazon, but these are DeWalt brand. I think I got them on Amazon, and those are to trim our flowers, because we're not going to need them long, because these, the stems on these are super long, so we don't need that much. And then our trusty glue gun. So I guess we're going to get started. Hopefully this isn't going to take a long time. All right, so last time I made this is going to fit down in here, and when I cut it some to get it in the sides, obviously, because it's wider than this, so we're gonna have to cut that a little bit. So I'm trying not to make a mess, because I do have like brand new carpet in here. I'm going to point it down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, there we are. Okay, so I think first things first, we're going to have to cut this because it's too wide. So, because I don't think I shoved it in there. Well, maybe I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I cut part of it off. So, here's my knife. So I'm just going to cut a portion of it off on this side and see where we're at. And it doesn't have to be straight necessarily. And of course, I still have the plastic on here, which it'll come off now. Now let's see if we can get it into our basket. Can you see me? Okay, so now we can see if it'll slide in there. And this is where you have to play with it a little bit. So it needs a little bit more off of it. So I'll just cut a little bit more off here. Not a lot though. And some of the sticks are coming off the thing. I noticed that was happening when I did the last one. So let's see now if it fits. Okay, now it's going to go down in there. So what we're going to do, and hopefully my glue is ready. I turned this on a little while ago. And you can't even see where I'm at, but here's my glue gun. I'm going to take this instant green stuff because this will cover that up and you won't be able to see like the mechanics because this will go right over there. And of course, it's going to hang on the door one way or another, and it's going to be, you know, we'll have a back to it. So, and the string comes up, you know, right off the middle. So, you could just sit this down in there with this like this. You wouldn't even have to necessarily glue it on, but or we could tack it on with, actually, I don't have any right off the bat with me, but pins would hold this on pretty good. But I think I'm just going to tack it down with a little bit of glue so that it'll stay put. And hopefully we can squish it in there without... See, I got to get it to stick first. I'll hold it on there for a second. Hopefully that's going to stay on there. And then it goes all the way to the next side. Now, we may have a little bit of a difficulty. I don't know, is this glue? Yeah, I need to take that off there. Let's start over. Hold on a second. Let me get that off. I thought maybe I needed to. Otherwise, we'd have a hard time getting our stems down in there, you know? Okay, let's see if this is still going to work. Maybe it'll still hold. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, this is what I thought to do because it seemed to be easier than... Well, let's get this straight. Than trying to, you know, like attach a bunch of moss. So this works better, I think. So we'll put that on there, and hopefully this is all gonna work. Yeah, so I don't want to, I definitely don't want to get anything all over my carpet here because I've got a mess. So that's the last of that I had. It's not like I'm be making these a lot. I'll throw this in my trash can over here too. All right, so now we've got that. And let's see if we can stuff it in here. Now, the other parts of it here, you can kind of see through it, but when it's hanging on your door, I don't notice it as much. Now, you could stick something down in there to maybe cover that up. Whether you want to stick more moss in there, more of this stuff, this green stuff, if you buy it, to cover that up. But it didn't bother me. When it's on my door that actually has glass behind it. So it's not worrying me at all. Nobody's looking at the bottom of the basket. They're looking more of what I've got in it on top, you know. Okay, so I'm going to just stuff this down in here. Hopefully it's going to stay on. Hopefully I cut it well enough. So you have to shove it a little bit to get it in there. There. And it stayed on good. So that's really good. push it down just a hair bit more. There. So it's down below there. And we're going to have, you know, our leaves and stuff, everything too, that's going to kind of cover up, you know, seeing anything else. Okay, so this is the main part of it. This was the, you know, the part that, you know, it's really not that hard to do this. All right. Okay, we're in there good. All right, and we've got a mess on my mat here. I definitely don't want to get this on my carpet. It'd be really hard to get off, I think. All right. Of course, I don't have anything to set this on, so I'm going to set it down like that so we can get these. So I'm going to take the tags off these. Anyways, so have y'all been doing good? I thought I'd talk with you too while we're doing this. I just got back. I went out and had to do a little bit of shopping. I went to Walmart. Oh, Dollar Tree. I went to Dollar Tree. I got a really cute sign in there, and they have little birdhouses. I didn't bring them out here to show them to you, but they have some really cute little, they're small birdhouses. They're not very big. And I got 2 of those that I'm going to paint using my decor for Easter. They're so cute. I probably could have bought a couple more of them just for around the house because I really am enjoying doing the birdhouse theme. Because I've always loved birdhouses. And so I was glad to have a few that I do have to use in my decor. But anyways, let's get back to this. I just wanted to tell you that. So I went there this morning and to Hobby Lobby. Well, no, I didn't go to Hobby Lobby today. I went to Target, Dollar Tree, and Walmart. My Target dollar spot really doesn't have a lot of Easter in it. It's weird whatever they did this year with that, with my dollar spot. Anyways, all right, so I don't think we're going to have to cut. These are going to be hard to cut actually because they're very thick. You can see how thick these are. I'm going to judge this because, you know, we want one that's going to be down kind of low to the top of this. So, and we're going to want to take probably the leaves off and some, you know, and then put them on somewhere else. Let me open my thing up. So I'm going to cut it down here, but we're not going to need it that long, I don't think. But these are going to be hard to cut, I think. Well, no, not too bad. Okay, and then, so to get this in where you want it, you got to take the leaves off. And they're on these little things. But I'm going to cut some of my, because I still have to cut this down some to get it into the thing. So I'm going to cut this little thing off. Well, not off there, but I need to cut this, you know, get my, all my leaves off so I can get this stuck down in there, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to cut this a little bit more because I don't need it that tall. There. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to get one, and I don't know how well you can see. Hold on. Let me lift this up. Just a hair. Okay. So I'm going to stick one that's going to be down in the front somewhat, you know, like, because I'm going to be working at it this way where I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to put it, it's going to be to your back, but I'm going to stick it down in here. Now, it's not going to go in too easy through this grassy stuff. There. There. And then I'm going to take this and try to get it to go forward a little bit. But I don't want to break the... I probably should have done that before I stuck it in there. Yeah, I don't know if I can get much more of it. There, okay, that's a little bit better. Oh, wait, so here it's down in the front. Now I want to take, is that in there good? Okay. All right, then I want to take like my leaves, and I kept this portion of it with the little doodads on it, so I can put my leaves back on here. So I'm gonna put those back on here so we can stick this in where we want it for leaves to show. But you can't do it all together because it would be sticking out too much, you know, from the top. Well, that one just does not want to go on there. I don't know why. This one will. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take this. So maybe it, you know, we get it like out here in the front a little bit. So we get a little, let me turn this one. There. So maybe we get a little bit of greenery here. And I'm going to stick my hands in here and see if I can push this down in. It's definitely harder doing it through this green, this mossy stuff. I don't know if it's going in or not. It doesn't feel like it is. Plus I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, let's try this again. All right, oops. I just made that leaf fall out. It'll go back on. Where's the thing? That's that one. Maybe I pushed it down too much. No. Oh, maybe I did. All right, well, we got this little green one. I guess this fell off of it. Oh, well, so we got a little bit of green there. All right, we'll try that again. All right, we're gonna get another one. And again, I'm gonna cut this somewhere down here just to get this big piece out of my way. And I'm not going to use these for anything. So, all right, I'm going to take the tag off. So we don't need that. Okay, that was sticking to my hand. Now let's see. We're going to want this one. Probably, you know, back here in the back, and then, you know, on this side, because they kind of were all together in a little mound the way I made the last one. Okay, I'm gonna cut off these leaves, and then maybe I'm gonna put those in first. I'm gonna cut the extra part at the top, you know, where I cut it off, which isn't the easiest thing to do, just so it doesn't stick out. There. All right, now maybe I can get some leaves back in here before I stick the flower in, so we can get some leaves going around here. Yeah. Maybe if I stuck this in first. All right, now maybe this will go in better. There. Well, that worked a lot better. A lot better. Now we're gonna stick this. Let's see. I kind of want that here. So I'm gonna use this knife to cut through that because I was having to push too hard. Okay. There. All right. And then the other one's going to kind of come over here to the side. I'll show you just a second how it's looking. Yeah, I think the last one, it ended up costing me $20-something to make. It wasn't, or make 30 at the most to make this. It wasn't super expensive, so that's good. And I mean, gosh, you can, the number of different flowers you can use in this would be just beautiful. And so like on, well, on this one, I'm not using, well, I was going to glue that stuff in for my mother-in-law. I didn't do that. It's not coming out. Well, that might be better because if she ever wants to put something else in it, she can. Because she's pretty crafty that way. All right. I have to cut off this leaf because I need to get this over here, kind of higher. So, yeah, the leaf's gonna have to disappear. Let me cut that off. There. Oh, I got invited. I have, you know, one of my nieces is fixing to have a baby. So I have a baby shower to go to pretty soon. That'll be fun. I'm really looking forward to the day when my own kids are having children. They're a little too young for that. Okay, see, this one is a much fuller look than the other one is that I made for myself because it's, I think I need to move that. Yeah, it's definitely easier when I cut it. I just need it back over this way more. There. There, that's looking pretty. And then the next thing we're doing, we're gonna get this in, and we're using the whole thing. $12.99. These go on sale. And this whole thing is gonna go in here. We're gonna spread it out some. Okay, that may be too much, but the whole thing's gonna go in there. So I got to get that all the way down, and then this sticks out the one side. It looks so cute. Last time I made it. So let's see. Somewhere right in here. Let me see. I got to get my hand in there. There. I think I gotta get it down a little bit. There. Snug it in next to that. And then we'll pull some of this back this way a little bit. That's looking cute, don't you think? Oh yeah, I'm loving it. Love it, love it, love it. It's so cute. Now, I think we might need, let's try putting in another set of leaves, which I'm gonna cut that there. There. I know they're big, but I think we need something over this way. If I can stick them in here. I don't want them sticking out too much because they'll look bad. The leaves are so big anyways. Maybe one of these smaller ones would be nice if I could get one in there. Because I just want one. Kind of coming out this, just a little bit of it showing here at the front. Let's see, I've got this stick. I wonder if I can. Oh, see these. Did I cut it off the thing? I'm trying to remember what I did with this. Okay, I may just glue this on since we got the glue here. I'll just glue this in this area. Just a little bit of that green right there. It's looking good. I think it's looking cute. This greenery looks so good with the hydrangeas. Don't you think? Doesn't that look cute? Okay, so now we need the bow, and then we'll be done. So I'm just gonna make it a loopy bow here, if I can get this part. And I get this at Dollar Tree. You can buy this ribbon at Dollar Tree, and it's nice and easy to use. It's not as stiff as some burlap. All right, so I'm going to leave somewhat of a tail to come down the side. That's probably going to be about 10 inches. And I'm going to pleat it together, pinch it together, and I'm just going to make loops. Now, sometimes it's a little hard doing it when it's on the thing. I'm just going to make my loops probably about that big, which is probably about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 inches. And then I'm going to twist it. Make another loop about the same size. And then I'm keep doing that until I get it as full as I like. And it does take most of this little roll of ribbon. So I got 4 loops now and my tail. And then I'm going to make one more loop to make 5. I think that'll be enough. Maybe 6, I don't know, let's see. I'm going to put that over on this side. So yeah, maybe I'll do another loop. There. There, that'll be good. All right, where'd I put my pipe cleaner? Okay, here's my pipe cleaner. And I'm just gonna twist it around here in the middle. I'm gonna pull it tight as I can. And then I always twist the pipe cleaner and the bow, and it makes for a really tight bow at the same time. There we go. All right, see, and then we only have that much left of that. So it takes almost the whole roll of ribbon. And I'm gonna make this one just slightly longer than the other one. And now what I did last time, so I could get this in, and it might be a little harder now because we've got that other stuff, but I took my pipe cleaner and I just like kind of twisted it together. So kind of would be where I could stuff it into the foam or the, you know, the styrofoam. So it make it, you know, a little bit stronger. Actually, no, I actually tied it onto the side, I think, is what I ended up doing. All right, no, well, let's do that. We're gonna tie it onto the, tie it on. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Yeah, I did tie it on the side of the doodad of the actual door pocket thing. Do I know which way am I doing this? All right, sorry about that. Yeah, because I want to get this really tight up to against it. So I'm going to stick this in over here on the side where you're not going to really see it. And so I can tuck it in when I'm done. Whoa. So hang on a second. I'm going to use the pipe cleaner to tie it to the basket. Let's see how we're doing here. Okay, let me do it on this side. Watch out. All right, now I can get a hold of it and twist it. And I can just tuck it in here. Well, nobody will see it. Back in there. And, you know, it'll be back inside so you won't see any of it. And then, let me fix the bow. Pull it up higher on the side. Let me take a look at it. Let's see. I may have made my loops a little too big. Let's see. I may have to retie it. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks a little big here. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, it's trial and error. You know, I'm not quite sure when I do this how big our bow needs to be. So we need to make it a little bit smaller. So let me see if I can get it undone now. I have to get it untied off of here. I'm untying it, I think. Or is that getting worse? Okay. All right, we're gonna have to make this a little bit smaller. It was too big. All right, so one more time. Let's make it a little bit smaller. All right, sorry about that. It's just, sometimes you have to play with things. You don't want it to overpower your florals, you know, your bow. Although you want your bow, you know, to accent it and make it look nice. So we're just making it a little bit smaller, the bow. Okay, so I think that might be better. Yeah, maybe that's better. All right, back to this. Sorry about that, y'all. But that is how it goes. So you have a little bit of trial and error when you do these. Okay. I think that'll be better now. I think that'll look better because it won't be as big. Yeah. All right, so let's get this on here. Let's see. I hope this looks cute. Okay. Let's move that out of the way. There. There. Okay, that's looking good. That is looking good, I think. What do y'all think? I think it looks cute. Okay, let's raise this up here. All right, so let's see. I think that looks cute. Let's see if we need to adjust it any. I'll bring some of that around there too. Yes, I think it looks good. Yeah, it came out cute. So I just brought some of that over here. There. There. Yeah, and the bow looks nice. It's simple, so it doesn't take away from the design. And this will be looking cute hanging on the door, don't you think? I think so. Very springy. And obviously, you can change this to whatever color you might want to put in here. This can be some other type of bush, obviously. Well, remember those ones I bought from Walmart just recently? You can use any of those type in there too, you know, to make it look cute. But this green is perfect with these white hydrangeas. It just sets off and makes it look springy. Springy, springy, springy. But yeah, this came out adorable. What do you think? I like it. I like it a lot. Let's get that up there a little bit more there. But yeah, I think it came out cute. Super cute. All right, well, there you go. All right, next time we're going to get together, I think, let's see, I think we're going to do my dough bowl. I think we're going to work on my dough bowl. How would you like that? Would that be fun? All right, well, I hope you'll like this and you'll give it a try. It's super, super easy. I mean, obviously you play with it a little bit. It came out super nice though. I like it a lot. And I think my mother-in-law is going to like it too. So anyways, y'all take care and have a great rest of your Tuesday. And I'll see you again on Friday. Mwah. Bye. Here's our creation. Love those white with this really, really good pop of green. I think it came out cute. Super cute. I think, you know, would have actually like some of that hanging down. I think it looks cuter down like that a little bit. Well, let's play with it. Yeah, I think, yeah, just having a little bit like that. Looks good. Ooh, I love that. Now it's crooked. Anyways, yeah. So, I hope my mother-in-law loves this. Okay. Bye, y'all. Love you. Bye.